What's going on, YouTube? Coming at you with another demo today here. Today we've got the Keeley Mod Workstation, and this is version 1, which is very important to specify because there is a version 2, and it's very different. It actually has 2 channels of modulation effects and 1 channel of drive. This pedal, version 1, has 1 channel of modulation effects and 2 channels of drive, which is why I prefer this one, because this is almost like a little pedal board in a box. So let's just start out with a brief description. I'll go through the manual later. So the right side is your 1962 is the name of the pedal, the Keeley overdrive pedal it's named after. You can also toggle it to a Katana clean boost. The middle is a called, I think it's their phat drive pedal. That pedal, neither one of these pedals from what I read is meant to emulate like a tube screamer or more of a Marshall style blues breaker, which most, or Klon or anything like that. I think these are kind of mixtures. These are just 2 different overdrives that Robert Keeley likes, and they're kind of a mixture of all the above. So then on our left side here, we've got the different modulation effects. We've got tremolo, harmonic tremolo, wah, like a filter, a phaser, ADT, which I believe is a double tracker, chorus, flanger, and rotary. And then on chorus, you can also change that to vibrato, which I'll show you here in a minute. So let's just go through the 2 drives first. So I'm going to leave them both set flat. Okay, so in other words, the tone is going to be at noon, and I'm going to leave the drive at noon, and I'm just going to adjust the level to where it belongs for the room. We can go ahead and actually turn that up there. And let's compare that now to that's the 1962. Let's compare that to the phat drive. Wow, way different volume and output and sound. We're going to take that. Wow, that's way more Marshall-y, huh? Man, that's real Marshall-y, huh? Let's go back to the other one for a moment. I guess that would be more... It still doesn't feel very compressed to me like a tube screamer would. Let's jack up the drive on both of them. Level down, obviously. This one's got some Marshall in a box to it, too. Let's do the other one here with the drive max. Interesting. Okay, cool. I like them both. I'll be honest with you. I have other drives I like better than Keeley drives. So yeah, maybe it's because they kind of I don't know how many of you guys smoke cannabis, but they're kind of like hybrids. Like they're a little bit like confused on what they want to be. I'm not quite sure what's going on with these drives, but they're usable. If you're going to use this for a modulation pedal and you want to keep your pedal board compact and have less pedals, you could certainly use this for a couple of drives. God, I used it for a long time as my drives, and it never bothered me. Anyway, let's move on to the modulation side here, guys. So now here's where, I use this pedal more. So let's start, and let's just go through all 8 of them. We're not going to mess with the parameters too much here, guys. We're going to leave the depth all the way up so you can really hear the saturation of the effect. We're going to leave we'll sweep through the rate. We're going to leave the morph, which is it's a different parameter on each engine. It's a different parameter. So We're going to leave that noon until we hear we need to change that, and the level will adjust to what we need to adjust it to. So here's the trem. So let's go through the different speeds here. Let's go real slow. So let's hear that a little choppier and see what that sounds like. And let's take the depth down a little bit so we can hear it with a little bit just light, more subtleness. Okay. So let's move on to our harmonic trem here, which is going to be our second modulation sound. So this is going to give you a little bit more of a univibe type of sound. Let's see if the morph changes this. So let's... Yeah, the morph definitely gives it more body. I don't know what that's doing exactly. We'll take a look at the manual here in a bit. But if you fed some drive into that, that's pretty cool. All right. So let's keep it pushing here. The third sound is the filter. I don't think you'd use this as an auto wah. You wouldn't use this as an auto wah. You'd use this more as like a sample and hold filter pedal. I don't know, maybe open wah or something. I don't ever use that effect. I think it kind of sucks. Okay, so 4 would be phaser, which I would argue this is the best sound on this pedal. that's what it sounds like. I don't know. I don't know too much about that stuff. All right, let's keep it pushing. 5 is the ADT. I think that's going to be like our double tracker here. Yeah, that's cool. So I never use this, but this is pretty cool. This is it's like a... So I think you would use this, it's almost in place of like a slap echo. It's kind of chorusy though. This also has some of that like rotary kind of vibe, but there's a rotary later in this pedal, so I don't know what's going on here. If anyone has a better clue of what you'd use that ADT, I think, double tracker for, please let me know in the comments below. And then let's go ahead and go down to the chorus vibrato. So here I guarantee the morph does something. It's going to change it from chorus. Oh, that must be, is that the vibrato? Is it on? There's the vibrato. Okay, so vibrato's all the way to the right on the morph. So all the way clockwise. I hate vibrato. I don't ever use it. I mean, I know it's in a couple tunes and it works, but it makes me like seasick. It makes everything feel out of tune, so I'm not a big fan. Let's take it back up to about noon. I think that's going to be more of like your chorus sounds. Once again, not really effects that I don't really use. I mean, I pretty much just use the phaser in this and the harmonic trem, which are kind of the same effect. You guys can tell I'm kind of a one-trick pony when it comes to modulation. A tremolo, I use regular tremolo as well. Let's keep it going here. We only got a couple left. We got our flanger, which I kind of would use, right? We could use our flanger. That's pretty lame. Sure doesn't sound very saturated. Oh, it's not on. Yeah, that would help. All right. So let's try this again. Let's move that morph. What the heck does the morph do on this? Oh, we should take the rate down on it. So. Okay, that's kind of cool. All right, and then last but not least is the rotary. Don't know what morph. Let's pick up the speed. Oh, nice. You can get like your John Scofield on, right? this when I'm trying to get my John Schofield on. I didn't realize this was in here. Cool. Well, hey, that kind of wraps up just a few quick sound clips from this pedal. I think I've already kind of gone on and on with this here. I just was looking through the PDF manual on my computer while I was talking here, and there is nothing really more than what I mentioned in the intro. It doesn't really give any specifications on what they're going for on either channel of the drive. It doesn't really tell you what the morph does on any of the modulation channels either, or engines either. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure if Keeley's manual doesn't have that information. Not quite sure where you would find it, other than using your ears. I mean, I think we figured it out, what it did. I think the only one where it changed the effect was your chorus vibrato. So, cool. Awesome. Oh, the filter one probably too, but I don't use the filters. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Much love, you guys. Like, subscribe, share. I'll see you on the flip. Keep on picking. Later.